What do you do it for? What are you running for? What are you running toward?
Hi guys, my name is Candy, so also go by Confidant Candy. If you're new here, thank you for choosing me to watch. If you're subscribed, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about 5 things that make me anxious and how I overcome them. If you would like to know more, keep watching. Anxiety is a normal part of our lives and we will all experience anxiety at some point. And there's no way to avoid it, so we might as well learn how to deal with it. One thing that makes me anxious is work. Some of you guys may know that I am a support worker and it can be very demanding at times, especially when you're dealing with young people who have mental health disorders. It's like sometimes you can't anticipate their next move and you just don't know what is going to happen during the day. And that makes me anxious. Like, I can't relax. I feel like I'm always on edge. You guys may be thinking, okay, so why are you in this kind of role? I'm in this kind of role right now to get experience to go where I want to be. Obviously, it's not going to always be as stressful, but it's going to look good for my career goal, my career path in the future. So that's why I'm in the job right now. And with work, I don't really have a fixed work schedule. Like, I don't know my rota for next week and I find that so frustrating. And because of that, I can't plan it. And I'm type A personality. Like, I like to know, okay, so I'm working this day, I can fit in some time to see my friends, because I haven't been able to do that because of the unorganizational with work, but that's a different story. So I just don't like the fact that I can't plan. That makes me anxious. Relationships is another thing that makes me anxious. When I was younger, I was always used to focus on being the best person I can be, being the best friend I can be, and me not living up to that made me anxious. Like, what if I'm not the best friend? What if I'm doing something wrong? What if I did something that, or said something that offended them, you know? But I can't always live in the what ifs. I need to live in the now and just make sure that I'm content within myself instead of always relying on helping people and pleasing people. That used to make me anxious, and it still does for the most part. But that was also linked to confidence, and I feel like a lack of confidence made me more anxious about being a good friend or being a good partner and stuff like that. Travel, including driving. I love to travel. I have the travel bug since I was a little girl. I love to see the world, you know, and go to different places, but it does make me anxious. I don't know what to expect when I get there, especially if it's somewhere that I haven't been before. What if I don't know my whereabouts? What if something happens? Once again, living in a land of what ifs is not healthy. I like to drive, but I also am anxious when I drive. I get nervous. Like, I'm a confident driver. I'm a safe driver. I'm a good driver. But I'm anxious about what other people are doing on the road. Because I live in Croydon and I live in the borough of Croydon, and people here cannot drive. They're very reckless and very dangerous. So sometimes I'm just like, I cannot. I don't have road rage per se, but I get quite nervous, and sometimes I grip the steering wheel so tight like that I get a cramp in my hands. So I always have to play music to try and distract myself and keep myself calm. Another thing that makes me nervous is finances. I am frugal friend. I like to save $1. I don't like to spend a lot of money on myself, and I always get nervous, like, what if something happens? Like, what if, you know, there's a case of fraud? What if I make a lot of money in the future and I don't know how to manage it properly? But my mom told me how to be smart with my money, so why am I anxious about that? I'm just, once again, thinking about the what ifs. Like, what if I screw it up? But I need to have more confidence and trust within myself, and I'm working on it. And one thing overall that we can all agree on, or some of us, is that life makes me anxious. Just not knowing what is going to happen next and not being able to plan, because I love a plan, but I need to be more realistic. Like, it's hard for me to relax and go with the flow. It's hard for me to relax, period, but just to, you know, go with the flow and just try not to stress and worry that what I have planned is not going to happen. I just need to have more confidence and continue to manifest and be positive, because I really feel like that will help a lot instead of focusing on what ifs. I'm really thinking that I live in a land of what ifs. Like, what the hell? Now I'm going to talk about how I overcome the things that make me anxious. I learn to take each day as it comes. I'm really trying to focus on being more mindful and, you know, more in a meditative state, and just try not to constantly worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow will worry about itself. I need to focus on today, and I need to focus on the now, and trying to be the less stressed and the less anxious Candies in the now. Also, I need to continue to practice mindfulness. deep breathing, meditation, yoga, doing things that will make me stay more grounded and present. I'll also try to remind myself of how far I've come. Personal development, you know, takes a while. It's a journey, it's an ongoing journey, and I've come very far, and I need to constantly remind myself of that. Like, I've come far, I've got this, I can do this. And I need to focus on what I can control. There's no point stressing about things that I have no control over. I'm just going to focus what I have control of, which is my job, my money, how I talk to people, what I read, what I consume. I need to focus on that and not the extra stuff around me. There's no point. I can't do anything about it, so I just need to focus on what I can control. So I hope you found this video useful. Do let me know what you guys feel anxious about. Try and find some healthy ways that you can overcome it. Thank you for taking the time. Take care, and I'll see you soon.